Hey everyone, hope all is well. Managing to keep up with everything going on in the world at the moment? Nah, me neither. Which is why it's so important we keep organising, choose our own battles, and support each other whenever we can. Today I wanted to touch upon something a little bit different though, and that is the words of others, which have significantly made an impact on our perception of life and the world around us. Language can be such a beautiful thing when it is used to inspire curiosity, self-reflection, and a heightened sense of consciousness. And although the internet is becoming increasingly saturated with quotes these days, to the point of becoming cliché, you do occasionally come across ones that really make you pause and think. So here are 10 of my favourite quotes that had such a huge impact on me. Number 1, we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. This reminds me of the more famous Albert Einstein quote about insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. But what I really like about this one is its commentary on human behaviour. Number 2, always remember that you are absolutely unique, just like everyone else. I absolutely love this quote because it has such a brilliant juxtaposition, and as someone who strives to help create a world of global empathy, this quote speaks to that. Number 3, darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. When you look at the world right now and you see all this anger, quite often it's not constructive. My activism is heavily focused around communication and how we bring people together who think very differently about really important issues. This quote is a helpful reminder about being constructive with every breath that we take. Number 4, if you really think that the environment is less important than the economy, try holding your breath while you count your money. I am a huge advocate for the notion of a resource-based economy, an economic system that runs in accordance with our planet and its natural resources. Clearly, the environment is not being respected like it should be, and the short-term economic growth that so many strive for is at odds with the long-term environmental prosperity that we need to survive as a species. And this quote sums it up so perfectly for those individuals out there who show complete disregard for the arguments of environmental justice. Number 5, if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. To be honest, every quote on this list could have been a Mark Twain one. He has so many great lines. Ever since I was a young kid, seeing politicians and ah about what to say when asked questions, or even contradicting themselves, I always thought, just tell the truth. You can say, I don't know, or say, I can't answer this right now. It's a culture in politics we really, really need. Number 6, never limit yourself because of others' limited imagination. Never limit others because of your own limited imagination. We all have different backgrounds. We have all been shaped with different environments and experiences. And so what one person sees might be out of view for someone else. It's a helpful reminder to be respectful of other people and to not shoot down things straight away. Number 7, and those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. As you can probably see through this list so far, there is a running theme. It's all about the human condition. And this quote really summarised how I've felt at different points in my life, especially when I first got involved in activism. And so when I read this quote, it really made me smile and brought me a lot of comfort, and I'm sure it will do to a lot of you who are hearing that quote for the first time. Number 8, if you think we can't change the world, it just means you're not one of those that will. We live in a world full of cynics, and at a time where we are connected globally, where we are looking at global issues, the notion of changing the world is a real thing. If that is what you want to do in life, go for it. And this quote just makes me smile on the outside and the inside. Number 9, someone once told me the definition of hell. The last day you have on earth, the person you became will meet the person you could have become. I don't think a quote has ever hit me so hard upon its first reading. You hear a lot of people talking about having no regrets. I've never seen that message captured as perfectly as in this quote, which is kind of a scary thought. This just makes me realise every day is another chance to make a difference. And number 10, we're just rehearsing who we think we are. These 8 words encapsulate the human condition perfectly. I've shared this line with counsellors, psychiatrists, journalists, people from all walks of life, and it just makes them pause and think, wow, yeah, that makes sense. That really speaks to me. It's powerful. I love how this line showcases that life is a dance that is full of self-discovery, trying to suss out the world that we live in and how we fit into that. It's truly beautiful, truly powerful, and one I think about very, very often. And the final thing I'd probably say about it is, when I'm going through tough times, it reminds me that I do have the ability to shape a more positive path. It's not always easy, but with reflection and inward looking, change can be made. We're just rehearsing who we think we are. So there you have it, 10 quotes that really mean a lot to me. What did you think? Did any of them speak to you in particular? It'd be really interesting to hear about your favourite quotes as well, so be sure to post them in the comments section of this video. I'm sure together we could come up with quite an inspiring list. I owe a huge thanks to my friend Leah for creating all the wonderful graphics on this video. Thank you, Leah. It saved me from resorting to using boring text or even super cliche quote imagery online, like oceans and landscapes. And while we're on the subject of quotes, I'm actually currently in the process of sending out postcards to some of my lovely patrons. And the design I decided to go with this month is this, another Mark Twain quote. "The secret of getting ahead is getting started," which speaks volumes about the current situation I'm in. I'm only able to keep going because of your support, so thank you for being my fuel. And this month, I have relaunched my Patreon page. The description has been completely rewritten, where I outline my plans of launching a media organisation around education and value systems. I have updated the goals, and I have revamped the reward system, thanks to the excellent feedback I've been receiving from the Patreon community so far. So please visit patreon.com/Myles Dyer. Check it all out and let me know your thoughts. Like and share this video, and let me know about the quotations that have really inspired you. Thank you as always for watching. I will see you next week. Adios till next time.